1969 till 2022. The film opens in 1944 during World War II in Germany. The archaeologist Indiana Jones and his friend Basil are captured by Nazis. The second command in Nazis is in possession of the Antikythera, the Archimedes Dial. Indy and Basil take the dial and fight till they ran away from Nazis. Now let's jump into 1969. Indy is a college professor and he discusses about the Battle of Sicily. A young lady, Helena, who is Basil's daughter, but Indy doesn't recognize her, is among the students, and she contributes to the lecture. After class, Helena follows Indy. Meanwhile, Waller, the second command in Nazis who somehow survived, is working for NASA under the name of Schmidt. Waller and his crew is trying to find the Archimedes Dial and use it to go to the past in order to kill Hitler, and not because of Hitler was a bad guy, because he thinks he could be a better Hitler and help Nazis win the war.
You didn't win the war. Hitler lost it.
Which makes him not just a villain, but a super villain. India has a part of Archimedes Dial, but the other part is somewhere hidden by Archimedes. Now you definitely wanna know what's Antikythera or Archimedes Dial. It's a timepiece that can calculate coordinates which can be used for time travels. There is a lot about the film, but that's enough. I'm not gonna tell you more. No spoilers in this episode. This is the first Indiana Jones film not directed by Steven Spielberg. It's directed by James Mangold, who also directed The Logan, which I really love that movie. I think Mangold can do actions very well. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any of previous Indiana Jones film, and Indiana Jones Chapter 5, The Dial of Archimedes, was my first experience of watching this franchise. You wanna know my idea? That was great. I loved it. You who are watching this episode are definitely fans of Indiana Jones, and certainly you know more than I know about this franchise. So I'm going to talk about my perspective of this film. As the film has as much as possible less CGI and green screen, and it still has lots of terrifying action scenes, it's so respectful to me. Even in some scenes, I was wondering how Harrison Ford in this age could do such hard things. He definitely is a superstar. So this feature makes the film feel so real. You can feel the peril and danger while watching the action scenes. Another interesting thing about this film was differentiations between Helena's and Indy's character, which makes a great dynamic in the film. They were two characters at odds and annoyed each other for the most of the movie, but the dynamic created by these two characters made the film so enjoyable to watch. Mads Mikkelsen shows up as super villain in this film, and I think villains always suits for him. He always is a scary, soft-spoken, charming villain, and definitely a lovely villain to me. And also Antonio Banderas stars in this film as a diving man who helps the Indy and Helena. He's perfect as always. Honestly guys, you know what I think? I think what they did to Indiana Jones Chapter 5 is similar to what they did with Brendan Fraser in The Whale. I mean, they bring Harrison Ford in a film that can be set in people's mind as his last film, and they are going to give him an Oscar reward prize in order to appreciate what he did in Indiana Jones franchise. It doesn't mean that I didn't like the film. I loved the film and I enjoyed watching the film. But honestly, that's what I think about. The IMDb rate for this movie is 6.7, Rotten Tomatoes is 69, and Metacritic is 58, and my rate to this movie is 7 out of 10. Although the movie was about 2 hours and 30 minutes long, but it wasn't boring at all. I enjoyed every second of the film, and presence of Phoebe Waller-Bridge makes the film so funny. Go for the movie. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please tap the subscribe button, then send it to your friends. If there's any question, any mistake, or any suggestion, please let me know. Love you all. See you soon.